It is time for the first Grand Prix of the year, the Bahrain Grand Prix in 2021 for the 2021 Formula One season. 23 races, 46 videos for us to make over the year, starting here in Bahrain and finishing, of course, in Abu Dhabi. It's going to be an interesting season. I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like it's going to be very close from the times that we saw yesterday in practice 1 and 2. I mean, the Mercedes don't look anywhere near as strong as they did last year, do they, Dylan?
No, they're definitely not as quick as they are. I think it's probably getting rid of Das has slowed them down a bit, and I think the Red Bull have just improved a lot over the winter break, focusing on spending their two tokens wisely and trying to make the car as fast as they can, which I think they've done pretty well, as proven in practice 1 and 2 yesterday, as they are going, Verstappen's going first in both sessions, and the Mercedes are slightly lower down.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. Red Bull do seem to have the upper hand. I mean, they're saying it's, but Hamilton says it's a bit better than in testing. Bottas still is not happy with the condition of the car. So they seem to have made some progress over the last couple of weeks since testing stopped. But they still don't seem anywhere near as comfortable with the car as they did in that first race in, Austria in 2020. So it does look like Red Bull really do have the upper hand for the Grand Prix this weekend, and that is really the big question. You know, can Mercedes do the eighth? Is it going to happen? I personally don't think so. Now I didn't say that in my predictions that we did before the season started, but what do you think, Dylan?
I think Mercedes could still get their 8th title because I don't think Perez will bring enough points home for Red Bull, but Mercedes will probably have more consistent results higher up the table, and I think they'll be able to have a good battle with Red Bull Racing. So I don't think Red Bull will be able to win the constructors, but I think Max will probably win the championship, the drivers' championship.
Yeah, I actually am going to. I think maybe a Red Bull double. It'd be nice to see. You know, everyone just doesn't want Mercedes to win. We got bored of it. It's 7 years, and it's just come on. We want some closer racing, and it definitely looks like we're going to get it. And we're going to see the running order for the first time. You know, we've had a bit of an indication in practices, but we haven't had qualifying yet. And we don't know if anyone's sandbagging from testing. You know, Ferrari are looking quite strong this race, aren't they, Dylan?
Yes, as we have seen in practice again, Carlos, I think, was it finishing third in practice 2, I believe.
Yeah, he did well in
And
practice too.
yeah, Leclerc also did 4th or 5th in practice 1, so they do look like the pace has come back compared to last year. So again, I think they probably spent their two tokens pretty well, as they are slightly higher up than everyone has expected. So they're doing okay at the moment and during practice, but we'll have to see in qualifying and the race tomorrow.
Yeah, we will, but I am looking forward to that. And our rookies, you know, we got three rookies, Mazepin, Schumacher, and Yuki Tsunoda. Tsunoda looks like he's doing well. That AlphaTauri car is strong. Sorry, and it's that Honda engine is supposed to be good even for AlphaTauri and for Red Bull. So he's doing well, and obviously the Haas drivers. It's a Haas. It's not. It's an underdeveloped car. They've said that they're focusing on 2022. Mazepin really wasn't happy with the balance of it yesterday. Schumacher was like 4 seconds off the pace in practice 1. So I don't think they're going to do very well this season, but it will be interesting to see how our rookies fare in the first season of Formula One. And now we are moving on to our predictions. We haven't done one of these for nearly 4 months now, but we've got to predict everything, see what will happen. That's the point of these episodes. So in qualifying, I think that Verstappen is going to get pole, and Hamilton is going to do well. Not as well though. I don't think that Mercedes car is as strong in the first round, and I think Ricciardo will get B3. He's a talented driver. You know, he's got 7 race wins. He's got more poles. He's got a good amount of poles as well. He's fast. He's consistent, and that McLaren car is looking good. So I think Ricciardo is going to pit Bottas or Perez to P3. What do you think, Dylan?
I agree with you with the first two, but I think Norris has slightly more pace than Ricciardo, and he will be able to pit Ricciardo to taking the 3rd spot in qualifying. I think the McLaren looks quite strong as well, so for Norris, and I don't think Ricciardo has as much pace this season, so I think Norris will take the P3 from his teammate.
It's interesting you say that. Norris has been there. It's his third season in Formula One, his third season at McLaren, so he's more comfortable with the team. So yeah, I could definitely see that. Definitely see that happening. And in the race, I think Verstappen is going to hold on to P1, and I think Hamilton's going to get P2 as well. I think that it could be a close battle all season long, and I don't think that's going to be any different in the first race. But I think Verstappen will the engine power alone just looks good on that Red Bull. And, Bahrain's a fast circuit. We've got 3 really quite long straights on there. So I think that really Verstappen is he's a really talented driver. We know that. Hamilton is as well, but Formula One, it's about the car in quite a lot of circumstances. So I think Verstappen's going to get P1 and Hamilton P2. And I think Norris is actually, just like the first race last year, he is going to pit Ricciardo to P3. I don't think Perez and Bottas either of them don't seem to be very happy with the car. So I think Norris, who's, he's been at McLaren for 3 years now, he seems very happy with that car. So I think he's going to fight Ricciardo, he's still getting used to the workings of McLaren and his new car and how it feels. I think Norris is going to be more consistent and get P3. What do you think, Dylan?
I think Hamilton will have better race pace and be able to overtake Verstappen, and I think Carlos will get third. I mean, it's a bit of a wild prediction, but I think the Ferrari might be capable of bringing the car into third and beating the McLaren or Norris. So I think they do have a chance of claiming the last podium spot.
Yeah, I could see that happening. As we said, the Ferrari car does seem to have improved quite a lot in straight line speed and in cornering, and the drivers do seem to be relatively happy with it, as we saw in practice 1 and 2. But obviously, we'll have to see what happens over the next day and a half. We will see you after the race for our post-race report. But for now, I've been Ed.
And I've been Dylan. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.